A meeting has been arranged for you with a Swiss banker named Lachaise. Lachaise was paid £3 million for a stolen report, a report that one of our 00 agents was tracking just before he got killed. We want to know who was responsible for his death. Lachaise may try to avoid meeting you directly. If this occurs, evade the security system and track him down. His office is on the penthouse floor. When you find Lachaise, get the name of the person who killed our agent, retrieve the £3 million and escape with the money. Good luck, 007.
James, do take care of yourself. And remember to bring me back a souvenir from the trip.
May I help you?
I'm here to see Lachaise. The name's Bond. James Bond.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bond. He is currently unavailable. Perhaps you'd like to wait here for another representative?
Sorry, sir. This area is restricted to employees only.
You are now on a high-security floor below the penthouse. Locate the elevator that will access the penthouse level. Lachaise's personal guards are heavily armoured. Stay away from them.
The report that Sir Robert King bought was stolen from an MI6 agent who was killed for it. I want to know who killed him.
It's a terrible tragedy, but...
The name, Lachaise.
All right. But you'll have to protect me from...
.007. A bomb has exploded at MI6 headquarters. The blast killed Sir Robert King as he was collecting the money you retrieved from Lachaise. The assassin is currently escaping by boat on the Thames. You must apprehend her alive. We need to find out who she is working for. Get after her immediately.
This mission should be fairly easy for you, James. You've never seemed to have trouble catching women.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
.007. She appears to be planning her escape on board a hot air balloon. .007. The balloon is taking off. You don't have much time left.
The attack on MI6 and the assassination of Sir Robert King appears to have been the handiwork of Victor Zokas, also known as Renard the Anarchist. A few years ago, Renard kidnapped King's daughter, Electra. I sent 009 to rescue Electra and kill Renard. 009 shot Renard in the head, but he survived and is now back for revenge. We anticipate Renard's next target will be Electra King. She's planning a trip to the Caucasus Mountains to examine her father's oil pipeline. Your mission is to escort Electra to the pipeline and protect her from danger.
James, don't mix business with pleasure. Remember, this is a shadow operation. Shadows stay in front or behind, never on top.
The attack on 007, those Parahawks did not find you by chance. Renard must have an insider, someone who knows where Elektra is at all times. Your old acquaintance Zukovsky owns a nearby casino. With his ties to the KGB, Zukovsky may have useful information. Find Zukovsky and question him.
Another chance to gamble on love, James. I hope you don't lose your shirt. Have you seen Zukovsky around? I need to talk to him, but that guard at the door won't let me by.
You must contact Zukovsky directly. Try to lure the guard away from his office door.
Have you met my boyfriend? He's head of casino security, the one over by Zukovsky's door. I hope he doesn't get jealous that I'm talking to you.
Bond! James Bond! For what do I deserve this great honor? I'm not sure that I can help you, since I'm now a legitimate businessman. You care for some caviar? It's my own brand, Zukovsky's finest.
Where's Renard?
The terrorist?
Yes, the terrorist. He has bombed MI6 and killed Sir Robert King. Now he's after Elektra King. He can't have done this all by himself, and I think you know who has been helping him.
Elektra King? This kind of information doesn't come for free, even for you, Mr. Bond. I have an idea. You're a gambling man, yes? I will give you this voucher. You can play in my casino for as long as you like. If you come back with more than 100,000, I'll give you the information you want. Deal?
Deal.
Excuse me, sir, but I must see your credit voucher to enter the VIP area. Thank you, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Right this way, Mr. Bond.
Welcome, Mr. Bond.
In blackjack, the dealer gives the player 2 cards and deals himself 1 card face up. When the player is done drawing cards, the dealer then draws his 2nd card. The object of the game is to draw cards that add up to 21, or as close to 21 as possible without going over, busting. 10, Jack, Queen and King count 10. Aces count either 1 or 11, as you choose. If you hit, and your total is more than 21, you have busted and you lose. If you do not go over 21, and the dealer goes over, then you win. Dealers must stand on a 17.
Good luck, sir. Well played, Mr. Bond. Good luck, sir. Hit or stay. Another card? Well played, Mr. Bond. Good luck, sir. Bad luck, sir. Good luck, sir. Bad luck, sir. Good luck, sir. Well played, Mr. Good luck, sir. Well played, Mr. Bond. Good luck, sir. Another card? Bad luck, sir. Good luck, sir. Well played, Mr. Bond. Good luck, sir. Another card? Hit or stay? Well played, Mr. Bond. Good luck, sir. Another card? Well played, Mr. Bond.
You have enough money to bribe Sikorsky, 007. Get back to his office right away.
Very impressive, Bond. Your vision appears to be quite good. So what was it that you wanted to know? Ah yes, Renard's insider. Do you know someone by the name of Davidov?
He's Elektra's head of security.
So he's made it to head of security? Well, whatever his title is now, at one time he was an associate of Renard. It seems that Elektra does not share the same concern for her safety as you do, Mr. Bond.
What?
She's just entered the casino. We should probably go and greet her.
.007. We need evidence of Davidov's involvement with Renard. Your job is to bug the telephones inside the villa and photograph any evidence that may implicate Davidov as the insider. Avoid the villa guards and do not use lethal force unless fired upon.
I see you're going to be keeping an eye on Davidov for this mission. I'm curious who's going to be keeping an eye on you.
We've been tracking Davidov's position and he's currently away from the villa. Remember to maintain a low profile at all times. Do not engage any of Elektra's security.
What was that? Huh? Hey!
What was that? Stop! Hey! Stop! Using the telephone bugs you planted, we just monitored a call between Davidoff and a local airfield. Davidoff is now in the villa's main entrance hall, but is leaving soon for Kazakhstan. Intercept him and question him about Renard. Davidoff will probably be protected by a group of his own personal henchmen, so be prepared for a fight.
The game's over, Davidoff. I know about your dealings with Renard.
Bond, what are you doing here? I have no idea what you're talking about. Besides, you're the intruder. I'm merely doing my job. Kill him!
.007. Acquire the ID badge that Davidoff is carrying to help further our investigation.
What happened to Davidov?
He was buried with work.
Get your stuff.
Okay, come on. Let's get out of here.
Davidov's plane has landed near a nuclear test facility in the former Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan. Your primary objective is to find Reynard and discover his intentions. The ID you took from Davidov is actually a phony ID for Dr. Arkov, a Russian nuclear scientist who you will be impersonating. Be prepared to show the Arkov ID badge to the Kazakhstan soldiers. We will track your progress and contact you later.
Looking at the Christmas Jones dossier, I see she's quite attractive, and also a nuclear physicist. Let's try to keep that relationship plutonic, shall we?
Avoid harming the technicians, but Renard and his men must be stopped at all costs.
Good afternoon, Dr. Arkov. Good afternoon, Dr. Arkov.
Sorry, Doctor. I cannot allow you to pass without a radiation badge. Sorry, Doctor. I cannot allow you to pass without a radiation badge.
Good afternoon, Dr. Arkov.
Hey, Dr. Arkov. I'm the chief IDA physicist here, and I need to know what your men think they're doing with that nuclear warhead.
Those aren't my men, Dr. Jones. They're terrorists. Now where is that warhead?
They took it down that hall. I also saw one of them remove the locator card. So if they get away with the warhead, we won't be able to track it down.
007. You must stop Renard from escaping with the warhead. Retrieve the bomb and the locator card.
Soon, you'll feel nothing at all.
Renard's forces have just seized control of one of Electra King's oil refineries. We believe that Renard plans to destroy the refinery with the stolen nuclear warhead. Surveillance shows that many of the plant technicians are being held hostage at various locations in the refinery. Rescue all the hostages and stop Renard.
James, you obviously have a personal attachment to this case. The question is, who is it? Electra or Christmas?
Quick, how do I get to the maintenance rigs?
The pipeline runs all the way to the maintenance rigs, but it's pumping oil right now. If you can shut it down, you can travel through it.
Thanks, that's all I needed to know.
Renard's men have blockaded the main entrance to the switching station. In order to get to the bomb in time, you'll need to drain the main pipeline and use it as an alternate approach. Good work draining the main oil pipeline, 007. Renard's men have finished loading the bomb on the maintenance rig and are preparing it for launch. Get to the pipeline access hatch and make your way to the rig switching station. Hurry!
Christmas! What are you doing here? I told you to stay behind me.
Somebody had to be here who actually knows how to disarm the warhead.
The bomb is headed down the pipeline.
That second rig is offline right now. Hold them off for a minute, and I'll get the rig running so we can chase down the bomb.
Hurry up. I think we're about to get some company.
Red alert, 007. 3 of our men have been killed at the pipeline, and M and Electra King are missing. We must find them. We suspect that Electra's $1 million loss at Sikorsky's casino may have been a payoff. MI6 has spotted Zukovsky's car heading towards his caviar factory in Baku. Find out what Zukovsky knows before Renard or Elektra get to him first.
James, maybe you can bring me back some caviar? That is, if you don't destroy the whole factory first.
Get across the pipeline, 007. You're too vulnerable outside. Zukovsky's right-hand man, Bullion, has turned out to be an insider working for Renard. You must find and apprehend him before he causes any more destruction. Stay alert for more MI6 messages.
Bullion's most distinguishing feature is his gold teeth. It shouldn't be hard to spot him.
I got something on the emergency frequency.
A GPS signal, position coordinates.
Locator card M.
Here.
Yeah, Maiden's Tower.
Have you been there?
No. Mr. Bullion!
.007, Bullion was seen exiting the subway train and heading to the ventilation shaft of the subway station.
bad you're in such a hurry to catch me, Bond. I'd love to see you join the hundreds of people throughout the subway who will die once the sarin gas fills the ventilation system.
MI6 is picking up readings of an explosive device coming from the ventilation shaft of the subway station. .007. Expose the bomb core and use your stunner to short-circuit the electronic timer. .007. Use your stunner on the bomb core. Bullion has left the subway and is heading to the docks. Intercept him before he gets away.
After you. I insist.
The situation looks grim, 007. You are being held prisoner within an ancient Turkish structure called Maiden's Tower. We've triangulated the signal beacon from the locator card you gave to M at the refinery. It's coming from one of the upper levels of the tower. You must escape and find M, then find and confront Elektra King.
James, what can I say? I just wish you were in my hands instead of the hands of the enemy.
They confiscated your weapons, but they are probably nearby in a storage container. Stay low until you find your weapons.
Stop right there! Catch him!
Bond.
Em, I've got to get you out of here.
You'll need an explosive device to defeat this reinforced lock. I had one in my purse, but Renard's men confiscated all my items and locked them up in a storeroom. Here's a key. I took this from one of the guards. It doesn't work for my cell, but should work for other secured rooms.
I'll be right back.
Just a minute, James. When I was imprisoned, I overheard some numbers that I think are connected to the tower's electronic security system. I'll need some time to unlock all the tower doors for you. Then you must stop Elektra.
Catch him! Catch him! Stop right there!
All this for Reynard.
When I realized my father wouldn't rescue me from the kidnappers, I knew I had to form a new alliance. I told you, I have a certain power over men. I turned Renard, just like I turned you. And with the destruction of the other oil trading routes passing through Istanbul, My oil, my family's oil, will be a legacy. Now, unfortunately, I have no more use for you. It's too bad. I could have given you the world.
The world is not enough.
Foolish sentiment.
Family motto.
Gabor, kill him.
.007. Gabor is too heavily armored. Use his explosives against him.
Get him!
Tell Renard to call off the sub.
It seems that you're in no position to make demands of me. Renard, take the sub and proceed as planned. Oh, and make sure you give your guest, Dr. Jones, a slow, painful death. You see, James, you can't kill me. You'd miss me.
I never miss.
.007. Renard is escaping in a Russian nuclear-powered submarine. We think he intends on inserting the stolen plutonium rod into the sub's reactor core to create a nuclear meltdown. Renard will die, but it's a parting gift to the woman he loves, Elektra. The Bosphorus trading route, the only remaining competition for Elektra King's pipeline, will be destroyed. James, millions will die if this catastrophe occurs. You must stop Renard and rescue Dr. Jones. Good luck, James.
Be careful, James. Renard is obviously a madman. Be ready for anything.
Meltdown and it will go critical. You've got to stop him.
We're detecting a high level of radiation in your immediate area. Activate your radiation detector.
Keep it up, Bond!
James, see if you can destroy the central computer core. This may be the only way you can stop Renard.
Reactor core open. Order.
Get to the torpedo room, now!
The reactor is flooded. So it's safe, even if this place blows.
Any word?
Always wanted to have Christmas in Turkey.
Is that a Christmas joke?
For me? No. Never.
So isn't it time you unwrapped your present?
Oh, I think so.
Look, what's that? It picks up body heat so humans come out orange. There.
I thought you said he was with Dr. Jones. It's getting redder. 007.
Must be a premature form of the millennium bug. I was wrong about you.
Yeah? How so?
I thought Christmas only comes once a year.